Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Now, why would you do that? Why would you punch an electrical unit? Why? What did you think that would do? Why am I in a
Now,
desert?
what's happening this time? Where am I?
Why are there... Did I go into the world of Dune? Welcome back to the World of Paradoxes. I'm your host, Essie Paradox. I know I was kind of driving the struggle bus a bit yesterday, but I think it might work a bit better today. So, where we left off, I am at, like, the top of this giant mountain thing. I made the stone organ, like, pipe organ, play music through the wind, I guess? I think that's how that whole thing is supposed to have functioned, but it seems to just sort of be like a ancient ritual type instrument thing that, according to the tide, like the ocean tide, you sort of open and close different like stone pieces of it to...
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
I didn't know that she would interrupt me in the middle of that. But yeah. Also Frank apparently died. So 2 people died on this expedition so far. That's not exactly the best success rate. So yeah, that's basically what happened. I don't remember what I know there's symbols up there that must mean something. There's this room in here. I'll have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I manage to power the whole set just with the scarce materials that I have.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple.
Temple, black ooze, and Norah's illness got to open that door. So I have to get into the temple somehow, I guess.
Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
According to the legend that said the continent Mu sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago, its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is reminiscent of the other rhomboid symbols, such as the losange or the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe that in the specific case of the Nakal structures, instead of representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of transformation and evolution. Okay, so already, sign of transformation, and also I guess kind of evolution, but transformation is the important part there. Because I transformed into some sort of webbed-fingered thing when I went into the ocean. Whether that's a frog or not, I don't know. But it's some sort of amphibian-like creature.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal.
Loudspeakers, generator. Okay.
His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
Yeah, so Frank is this one, I think? And then Harry is the one with the suspenders, and then their friend, and then I think she's supposed to be like a journalist or something like that. Who hadn't been mentioned in any of the previous notes, which I was kind of confused about. I guess I'll just go up here just to see if there's anything. I'll probably have to come up here at some point.
Dead as a doornail.
Yeah, so I'll have to find whatever powers this thing to then turn the power back on. I guess I probably could have predicted that. It's fine though. Let's head back down. Got some nice rain ASMR going on right now. Alright, there's something past here.
Looks like a sneaky snapshot. She doesn't look at all happy.
Anything in the bush? No, nothing in the bush. Just thought I would check. You never know. Alright, so that is the wire that goes to the tower.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water, but the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
Alright, so I can't do anything with either of those yet.
Blood-soaked rags. A Bible. It must have belonged to Frank. He thought it was a flesh wound, but it kept getting worse.
I've tried to do something with this wound from DeWitt's attack. No matter what I do, it still looks infected. I feel worse every day. Also, yeah, the doctor apparently went insane, kind of. The timeline of events here seems to be, so Roy blew up the cover of the well, but that led to a bunch of black ooze getting, like, spurted out or whatever, and it covered the doctor. Then the doctor kind of went a little bit screws loose and attacked Frank, who ended up dying from that, I guess. Something like that. That's pretty much what I've gathered so far here. Okay, those can't be turned on yet. So what else is there? Nothing back here. Okay, these must have to go in a specific orientation.
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Yeah, so that pushes it into that gear. But then this one isn't aligned. Also, I'm really hoping that you can't hear the lawnmower in the background. Someone decided that now is the perfect time to mow the lawn. So, just gonna have to deal with that. I feel like I have to push all of them somehow. But the circles don't line up. I'm gonna look to see if there's anything else. I don't know why it looks like I'm walking through a waterfall when I don't think I am. The water is pouring down there. I don't think there's any other water pouring down from anywhere.
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater.
Okay, so we have some symbols here. Okay, that's important. What is important about it? Oh, it's just... in general, it's important. So that must have to be in some sort of orientation.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Oh, we got symbols down there too.
Homemade loudspeakers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Probably to amplify the sound. There's a symbol inside.
Okay, so far we have 2 of this type of symbol. The one with the empty circle and the full circle. Okay, can I go down here? There's nothing over here.
Wow, this door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
Giant speaker. So the only other place that I've seen the symbols are up top. Like on the mountainside thing.
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets.
So yeah, I said it from the start. Harry was the only smart one because he kept his amulet. When some, like, person who knows the lore and mythology and whatever of a gigantic temple thing gives you some sort of good luck charm or something like that, you take the good luck charm.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr., 12 Grant Street, Mound Bayou, Mississippi. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge your receipt of your letter of July 30th enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. I'm sorry to inform you that we are not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret that we cannot help you in this regard. Welp. It was the 1930s.
Accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
Yeah, you tell them, Nora. That is a whole can of yikes. Alright, so we got more of these. Is the line maybe supposed to, like, signify the orientation that this is supposed to be in? So I'm not sure what else to do with it.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
Also, they do kind of look a bit frog-like, don't they? Like, I was kind of thinking at the start with the statues, the little, like, totem things, the people in the little pictures. If you didn't think that they were people, they kind of were, like, drawn in the position of, like, a frog. So, I'm sticking with my frog theory. .
These drops of rain are so refreshing. It feels really good.
Okay, so we have some information. Not a whole lot, though. So, there's probably 4 of these. So I'm missing the third one. Also, I don't know if it's, like, significant or anything, but this symbol is above this tiny person, but the other two, at least the other two that I have, are in the middle. Don't know if that means anything. I'm looking for any kind of clues. I have this one. I have this one over here now. Also, let me just look up. Yeah, so that just has the same symbols that I already recorded. Are there any other parts over here? Nothing drawn on any of the rocks. Nothing drawn anywhere there.
So Frank fought in the Great War. Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
I just realized I hadn't checked Frank's grave yet. Okay, so where would it be? I hate it when I can't remember where I've been, because it makes it really difficult to figure out where I need to go. Is it maybe over here? No, that's this.
Are these figures singing like a choir?
I already checked that one. So where... There's gotta be 4, so I know I'm missing 1. I got this one at the end here. And that's the last one. So in theory, the third one should be somewhere kinda close to here. Because the first and second ones were close together. Okay, so where would it be? Oh, wait, is this it? This is it. Okay. Found all of them now, I think. This one is over on the other side. Yeah, so it can't go in order of the people, because there's 2 of them that are in the middle, so that wouldn't work. Maybe it's just that the position that these are in is supposed to be the position that you're supposed to press. So like this one, you press the bottom one that's at the bottom. And then around the corner here, you press... What is that? That one, this one up here. And then all the way on the other side. take me a minute to run all the way there. All the way over here. Press the other two. It's this one again. The top. Oops. And then this one over here.
Do these stone columns just vibrate? Amazing! The hatches are opening.
Alright, so that was what I was supposed to do. So now can I... Oh yeah, we have
Now
the
wheel is moving.
wheel now. So now that the wheel's moving, can I... Maybe I can push it into place. You put that one down first. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. And then there. And go around and push that one into place. Then around here, and push that one into place.
Huh, that was easy. These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I don't like these puzzles. I already had to do a thing like this in the last one. I'm gonna end up, like, just stumbling my way into the solution for this one. Just like with the last one. Let's see. So that does the bottom three. That does the side three. Oh. I knew I would just stumble my way into it. Alright, well, that works. I really just, like, absolutely just stumble my way into solving a lot of these puzzles. Like, just press buttons, hope for the best.
Great, I did it. Now everything should be powered.
Alright, everything's powered up now. Does that help with the speakers? That must power the speakers. Oh, I need to... Now I can turn on the power at the top here. I already looked through all that stuff. There we go.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Now why would you do that? Why would you punch an electrical unit? Why? What did you think that would do? Why am I in a desert?
What's happening this time? Where am I?
Why are there... Did I go into the world of Dune? What is happening here?
can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back?
Oh, we've got fish skeletons.
Was this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
That actually makes a bit of sense. The whispers are getting louder. Wait, how'd that chair get here?
Kane.
Am I dreaming?
No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
This must just be a giant hallucination.
Air's so dry. I need to find water. My bed. Another memory of my illness.
She keeps referring to it as just my illness. I mean, I know that it's like a whole mystery illness. She has no idea what it is and whatever. But, like, she never actually describes what happened.
How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed? I'd better find some shade before I dry right up. The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy.
No, come on, you can do it, Norah. You see a house. There's a house up there. It's not a real house, but you can dream.
Is that a house?
I see fish. Yeah, so this must be like underwater. Yeah, now we're getting into underwater.
That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
You're only asking yourself this now?
That's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home?
Whoa, just sped right through there.
A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day. I miss you so much, old pal.
Okay, so I can't go that way. I have to go upstairs, I guess.
I am definitely losing my mind. I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
There's bubbles coming from that door.
Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness.
The same illness? Does it run in the family, maybe? Possibly. Which leads me further down the road of I am actually a frog, and the entire family line is a frog. It's like Turning Red, except with frogs. Basically.
The Everhart twosome. What a duo. Checkmate in 3 moves. The happiest day of my life. And one of the few pictures of Harry without his glasses.
Got some, like, coral or something. Oh, we got another one of those totem things. Oh, I already looked at that.
My mother's music box. Yet again.
Yeah, that was the thing that we saw at the start.
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
So this little image looks kind of mysterious. Looks a bit sea creature-esque. $10:05. Oh, it's a mermaid.
What a sweet melody.
Ew, we are mermaids.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
You never really think of mermaids with webbed hands, though. I think that's why I kind of discounted the whole mermaid thing. Because, like, when I think of a mermaid, I don't really think of having webbed hands, even though it's probably, like, before mermaids kind of got Disney-fied, they probably had been, like, illustrated with webbed hands.
I'm not going back up there. The fuse box is already providing electricity to this entire setup.
Okay, so is the door open now? It must be open now, right? Oh, pool is filled.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool.
Can't go in, though. So then, what am I... Oh, can I power this?
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
Oh, it has to be the notes for the music box. I'm so stupid, such an arrogant idiot. That rockslide could have killed everybody, all thanks to my stubbornness.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warnings, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. That clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate.
shaking. No, no!
No, 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 I can't!
I told you it was a heart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Well,
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
ooh. Does that open the door? Yes, it does.
That was quite a show.
Alright. Well, that was fun. It's very, advanced stone movement for not a very advanced looking temple thing. But it worked, so. So let's see what happened so far. Harry seems to be getting a bit agitated. And I'm wondering if he ended up having effects of the black ooze stuff too, because he was like researching it so much and stuff. So that sort of is leading him to not act himself. Cass seems to not really want to be there. Neither does the other guy, whose name I can't remember. So really the only one that's wanting to be here is Harry, and that's just because he wants to find a cure for Norah. Doesn't seem like the best research team to go on an excursion like this. Into the temple we go.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Harry must have managed to get in here. Because there's stuff there.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
I don't know what that's about. This must be some kind of language or something. All these seem to be the same picture.
His hands are changing, like in my dream.
Oh. Yeah, they are webbed now, aren't they? Oh, I see a mermaid tail at the end there.
Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of man-fish?
Had they not come up with the word? No, they knew what mermaids were. That looks like a mermaid. Although I guess the head kind of looks a bit fishy. And then full fish form.
Fish of every size and shape. This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite.
Upper floor, tunnel, ground floor, another elevator mechanism.
These patterns look too familiar.
Common patterns in fish.
She sounds worried for him, I think.
Harry's been up there for 3 days now and he isn't responding. What did he find? If I could go up. So that's Cassandra talking. Or writing, I guess. Got more of this on the walls here. And we got fish statue thing or something. Alright, so going up.
Where is this taking me? Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below.
Okay, so that has to be pointed in the correct direction. You just reset that back to where it started.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years.
So that symbol, I guess, is supposed to mean, like, life or alive?
A complex pattern. Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
Water animal. So, probably fish? Oh hey, there is a frog. Frog, butterfly, something, snake? Or unless that's like a tadpole, and then that top part is like a caterpillar, so we got like caterpillar, butterfly, tadpole, frog. And then person, fish. You know, the cycle of life. That's what Darwin was talking about, right? He talked about evolution and getting new biological advantages. I mean, I feel like being a fish and breathing underwater would help humanity as a species. Certainly help the people on the coastline who are going to end up drowning in like a decade because of the sea level rising, but
I've seen this symbol in the murals several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
so yeah, it probably means some sort of just liquid in general.
John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? A favorite song.
Alright, well. I need to
Well done,
focus.
Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out.
No time for music. Their language works by combining different symbols to create a new one.
This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry.
So, eternal, forever, infinity, one of those.
I'm starting to understand this language.
Eternal, and then life.
So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
Rotating the north in the wheel causes the symbol to change quadrant. Okay.
God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease?
Well, you were just saying before about how, you know, your hands turned webbed in that dream thing, and the spots are basically the same. I think you can sort of follow the pattern there. Those who have God's blood are transformation destined inevitable, one of those words, into a water plus animal to eternal life, live forever. So essentially, those who have God's blood, or whatever, is that what they're calling, like, the black ooze or something? Are destined or have some sort of fate put on them to turn into, like, a fish person in order to live forever. That seems to be the gist of what that's saying.
My dear old pal, Norah. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy, all for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what... What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you.
Well, at least now she knows that there's really nothing she can do.
Well, this one was easy, I think.
Caterpillar into butterfly.
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
I would assume so, yes. Oh boy, there's a lot of notes. Okay. Wait, okay, so all of these words somehow combine into each of these words. So somehow I've got to create these words. So what's the easiest one to do? The God's Blood one is the hardest because it combines 3.
A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did?
I'm kind of confused how the orientation's supposed to go. Oh, wait. That's it. This, because the number of star things in the little circular rotational whatever is the number of things, or the number of parts that that specific portion of the word is used in. So the top one, the transformation one, is only used in one. So it only has one of the stars. So I need to put that one in whatever one. This has to move once. Because then the north is at, like, I need to, like, rotate my vision. Because that one needs to be in the top left, or right, top right. So then this one is the semicircle, which is in the bottom two and upper left. So I need it to go down here. Yeah. And then this one is in the top two and bottom.
This is the right combination.
There we go. That was a creative puzzle. I liked that. That was nice.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Can't go any farther. I've tried everything, and this isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly, and my hand, I can't get that thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what? Harry is having a bad time.
Those are drums of some sort. No, not again. I screwed up.
Okay, so it has to go in some sort of order.
I screwed up.
Wait, was that not... Oh yeah, it was different, wasn't it?
This technology
Yes.
never ceases to amaze.
I love a good Simon Says game. Oh. We gotta do the opposite of live long and prosper.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either.
Why would you
Unless
think that?
there's something different about my hand? Anyway, Norah, you know what you've got to do. My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
See, I think it would be kind of fun to have webbed hands. Chapter 5, Sunken. And finally got to Chapter 5. I will just be swimming around in my fishy
I
self.
should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
So where am I supposed to be going? Do I go up? Maybe I go over here?
Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Whoa. Fast traveling.
I'm back to being me.
Are you? Is that just the lighting that makes you look orange? Because I don't think you were orange before. I know I have a bad memory, but...
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
You fast travel and turn into a fish, apparently. Ooh. That's cool. Is there anything to see over in any of these little corners? Nothing over there. Nothing over there. And I'm back to fish mode.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
How are you writing things in your journal underwater with webtans? I can't open the journal underwater, though. So that fills up with whatever that is. And that fills... Do I just have to, like, time it right? Yes, I do. I think. Maybe it might have to go upward. There we go. That did it. Whoa.
Wow.
Riding through a current. This is pretty.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Up? Oh, here we go. Got another one of these. Okay, let me see what was... Oh, to control the currents.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
That's really pretty. Again, low graphic settings. Still incredibly beautiful. We got like scratches or something on the side here, or some sort of markings. This must be some sort of like house or shelter or something.
Heavens, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes? Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
What did that do? Must have done something. There's a bunch of different things here. I'm gonna go to this side first. Seems like pressing these down is important, so I'll do that. Got more food, we got some handprints.
Some sort of handmade tribal painting. Looks really primitive. I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
I don't like the noise that ooze is making. It's not a pleasant noise.
I understood that.
So I guess she's actually like distantly related to the Nicole, I guess.
Primitive bowls and plates.
Weird swirly things. Why are they purple?
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
That looks like a frog. I'm sorry, it looks like a frog. Frog theory lives.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level. Water animal. Is that what I am now?
So I guess maybe this is the button to raise or lower the sea level. Yeah, all of them have to agree, so I think there's more of those button things to press. Oh, did they? I think they undid. There was one there. I think there was just sort of one at each little enclosure. I think one was in here.
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now. Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
So that sort of suggests maybe the humans were the masters, and then the slaves were like the water animal creatures. In the broader sense of the dynamic of this sort of society.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
Falls from sky, awakens God, black blood.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
So fire rock falls from the sky suggests volcano, which this is a island, so it's entirely possible that there was an active volcano.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
So then these are the people up here that were living out of the water.
This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings, like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America. Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
So that should be all of them. So when I press that button down at the bottom, it should work. I just have to go all the way back down now. There was also another path that I wanted to check out. Let me do that first. Going up that tunnel thing. Or no, it was going down here. Unless this is just maybe a shortcut.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Okay, so these are all the different houses. So the symbol order. So do I have to press the buttons in the correct order, probably? That must be it. This place is so big, though. Can't you run any faster? So yeah, the one at the top was the yellow hands, I think. And then this is the, like, scratch marks. So first is the purple spirals, then the scratch marks, then the red hands, then the yellow hands, then the white hands. Here is the purple spirals. Where's the button up here? Was there not a button up here? Or is this the button? This might be the button. But, like, this just seems like it's the button that actually activates the stuff. Oh, wait, does it maybe go from, like, bottom to top? It must go from bottom to top, right? Which also probably is from bottom to top in this whole area, I would assume. Let me just, like, quickly run all the way down to the bottom and see. Or to... is it maybe to the top? This place is kind of a maze. Yeah, here's the red handprints. And then up here... is the yellow handprints. So it goes white, and then all the way up here, and then down again, and then the purple. I am going to save that for the next time, because I feel like that'll end up triggering something that will take a lot longer. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it is where you are, and I will see you all next time. Bye.